Okay, I got this tri-tip, buffalo tri-tip here. I'm going to trim it up, take some of this silver skin off that, and I want to leave some of this fat because I want it to render down, but the loose pieces, take those off and trim it up real nice, and then I'm going to rub it, let it sit for at least 15 minutes, up to 8 hours. We're going to let this one sit for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to stick it on the grill. We're going to use our standard Pitmaster, Smokey's Pitmaster rub on the tri-tip, and I'm going to finish the tri-tip a little bit, not too much, of just the Pitmaster barbecue sauce in my finish for it. Here we go with the trim out of this. I'm just going to take a look at this piece of meat here. It looks pretty good. I don't want to trim, the fat that's going to be rendering out down, because I want that to keep the meat moist, especially with this buffalo, which is very lean. And there's not a lot of fat on here, but the silver skin, this loose skin here, this won't render. So we want to try to pull some of that off. That's good fat there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Grab this edge here, get rid of that. I get a big flab right here on the edge here. I'm going to pull that all off. It's a nice piece of meat. Got this from a butcher in Enumclaw. I happened to be coming along and going to a concert and stopped by this butcher, and he had some nice looking buffalo tri-tip in there, so I picked up a piece a few weeks back. Basically, I wet aged it for about 3 weeks. It's been sitting in my refrigerator, just aging bag in the cryovac bag that it came in. But that's pretty good as it is. That's all I really want to do to it. There's a little bit more on this edge here I could get rid of. This leading edge here needs to clean up here. Really big piece of silver skin here. Like I said, I don't want to take the meat. That's the part we like to eat. I just want to take that. Okay, great. So I'm going to put this tri-tip back in here after I get done rubbing it. So we're good there. Take my Smokey's Pitmaster, give it a good liberal rub here. Shake that on. I'm going to rub it in too. Just let that sit. Like I said, because we're trying to get this on the smoker, I'm going to let it sit for 30 minutes. That fire gets nice and settled in, and I know the smoker's ready. When I first set the smoker up, I stuck my charcoal in there with some lump. I use a mixture of lump and briquettes, and so I put them all in there, and then I put the smoking wood on top, and it's barreling out smoke when I first started, but now it's starting to calm down, and we don't want too much of that creosote smoke. We want the good smoke. So right now looks like we got it. So that fire is pretty about ready. We're sitting at around 275, which is just right, because once I stick the meat on there, the temperature is going to drop down. I'm going to be in my sweet zone, which is around 225, 235 is where I want to cook this meat. There you go. We got our tri-tip sitting there, buffalo tri-tip, ready to go on the grill in about another 20 minutes. And pretty soon we're going to get cooking here.